Embrace your loneliness. Embrace your loneliness. What does that mean? What does that look like? To embrace your loneliness. See, God has got a plan. God in His Word has got a plan. And in a lot of ways, I think my father explained this to me several years ago, that yes, the Bible is His perfect plan. How He wants things to be done. And He's given that to His people, to the people that dwell on the earth. Basic instructions before leaving earth, as an acronym, is one way to think about it. But that's how He wants it to be in a perfect world. But then you insert man. You insert sin. And a whole bunch of stuff happens. A whole bunch of wickedness happens. A whole bunch of plans get ruined. A whole bunch of people get hurt, killed, and all kinds of wickedness happens on this earth. And we still have His Word to try to navigate through those. So the picture I'm trying to create for you is that God created marriage. It is a covenant, not a contract, that God created. Okay, man has messed that up in more ways than we can count. But God made marriage. And so it behooves us to do it His way. But even with that knowledge, people still get divorced. People still get in their flesh. People still leave their husbands. They still leave their wives. They still leave their families. They don't apply other biblical principles to their lives as men and as women. And things get distorted, and people get prideful, and things don't get made right, and people leave. And we want to resort to doing it the world's way instead of making ourselves right and acknowledging the fact that I'm the reason my wife left. We just go dating other women. And everybody says I'm not for divorce and I'm not for remarriage. But they do it. Because they don't want to be alone. They don't want to fight the fight. They don't want to stand for their marriage, and they don't want to work on themselves. So for those of you who want to own up to your mistakes as a man, who want to own up to your failures, I'm encouraging you to embrace your loneliness. God has a purpose in it. God has a purpose in your loneliness. Me, 9 years. Working on myself, standing for the marriage, loving my wife and my children, and being available, but not dating, not looking for another woman, trying to embrace the loneliness. And God can do a mighty work in you and through you if you embrace the loneliness. It's hard. It is excruciatingly painful at times. But if you don't sit and sour, but you actually get up and keep moving forward with the calls and giftings God has in your life that you can pursue more than ever before because you're alone. Don't let this defeat destroy you. Don't let this opportunity slip by, because God has a plan for your life. And you need